So hello and welcome to this short video on the power of purpose. So as the holiday season draws near, I thought it might be appropriate to talk briefly about the power of purpose and meaning. What is it that cultivating or strengthening a connection to a sense of purpose and meaning can bring to our lives? So you've probably read or heard about research that's showing that living a purposeful or meaningful life is an important factor in well-being and success. But what does this actually really mean? So I thought it might be useful to briefly explore how finding and nurturing a sense of purpose can not only improve your overall well-being, but can also elevate your work life in ways that you may not even be able to predict. And the research on this is clear. Many studies now show that the discovery of a sense of purpose, together with associated values, provides meaning and direction to our actions. All we have to do is follow the path with those actions. And if we do, then we have the golden key to happiness and success. So let's get started. So first off, what do we really mean by having a sense of purpose? Well, it's about more than simply setting goals or pursuing passions. A sense of purpose and a supporting set of values is potentially the driving force that can give direction and meaning to our actions and our decisions. A sense of purpose and meaning can underpin our motivations, helping us with making clear choices of behavior, particularly when facing difficulty, change, stress, or dilemma. It's a bit like a compass, showing us the direction that aligns our behavior with that which we really care about. Like the keel of a boat, a sense of purpose and values keeps us steady when waves of emotions, which might otherwise take us off track, will inevitably occur. And if that's not enough, a sense of purpose also gets us out of bed in the morning, excited to face the challenges of the day, whatever they may be, knowing that we can always choose to show up in service of our values and in service of what we really care about. And knowing that doing this is the real source of genuine happiness. And the best thing about all of this is that various studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose experience higher satisfaction in life, greater professional success, and significantly improved mental health. In the world of work, purpose can be a game changer. It's not just about climbing the career ladder. It's about finding meaning in what we do and knowing clearly how we wish to show up in various different relational and emotional contexts. At work, purpose-driven individuals often show higher levels of resilience, motivation, and ultimately success. Think about some of the most successful companies or leaders that you know. The chances are that they're driven by a clear and strong sense of personal values, or should I say, a clear and strong set of personal values, which underpin a clear and compelling sense of purpose. So how do we cultivate or sharpen our own sense of purpose? Well, no one can tell you what you ought to find meaningful or what your purpose should be. But the discovery of purpose, meaning, and values is a creative process that involves regular and deep reflection, including reflection on what have been and what are or could be the causes and conditions for our own and others' happiness and success. It can start with such self-reflective questions as, what are my values? What do I really care about? Aspirationally, what would I love to be able to offer to the world? Or it could be, how do I want to show up in my life and my work in different contexts, emotional and relational, situational? What might I need to let go of in order to be able to do that? And given that research shows that we're driven by predictions of how we're going to feel in the future when things do or do not happen, it's important to reflect on the answer to the question, so how will I feel if I am able to show up in this way? From here, we can then experiment with actions and behaviors that are in line with what we have discovered we really care about, letting go of those short-term matters which may interfere with living a valued, meaningful, and purposeful life. As well as reflections, we can also try new things, perhaps volunteering, perhaps traveling, maybe starting a new hobby. It's always, though, about providing the space to hear and listen to your inner voice and then being true to it. Remember, finding a sense of purpose is a journey, not a destination. It's an iterative, creative process involving insight. Sometimes it can happen, as other insights can, with an aha moment, which then can completely change your life. But more often, it takes time. But like many other creative processes, it's well worth it. This journey of discovery is like an expedition into the mind, and it's as exciting as any safari, full of revelations and potentially life-changing discoveries as you unfold yourself through reflection and practices. So, as the holiday season approaches, take some time to reflect on what purpose means to you. Start small with a simple reflection on what are the real causes and conditions of happiness for you. Move on to a reflection on what you really care about and what it is that brings you to your best, and what might it be like if you're able to live into the aspirations for yourself in terms of how you show up in the world. Let your emerging sense of purpose guide you to a more fulfilling life and career. So, thank you for tuning in to this short video. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences about finding purpose in your own lives. Drop a comment below, if you'd like to know more about this fascinating journey, get in touch with us and let's start a conversation. Until then, we at Transcend wish that you all have a happy and purposeful holiday season. A Merry Christmas to you all, and may you find the causes and conditions for genuine happiness in 2024 and beyond. Thank you.